people just misunderstand and don't distinguish the differences on the different uses of AI. And that's where, you know, and I mean, most of this comes from Twitter users, so who can't even comprehend general thought, but this is how a turtle accidentally created the perfect AI streamer by the YouTube channel Creative Every Day.
I feel sleepy. Can you yell as loud as possible to wake me up?
Hello.
Neuro Sama is the
no.
#1 AI VTuber in the world, and her training data is Twitch chat.
And I'm kind
She's not only the biggest AI VTuber in the world, but she's just one of the biggest VTubers in general. And I think it's just absolutely incredible just to see an AI VTuber like this just give off so much entertainment. I just absolutely love it.
of starting to smell like a gym bag right now. Oh god.
She can talk, sing, change her form, she plays games, she reacts to fan art, has a whole host of sound effects, demon voices, can prank call, and can even flip.
What's next?
But more than any other AI, she feels the most alive. A real being we get to see develop and grow unlike anything we've ever seen before.
Yeah, and that's like the best part about Neuro Sama as well. Despite being an AI, she still feels human. Like just the things that she does on her streams, Neuro Sama just feels human. And I feel like that's why a lot of people, you know, a lot of people are enticed by her content.
And today, I want to look at how we got here, how the Neuroverse started from the very beginning. Back in the day, Neuro was just a bot for playing the rhythm game Osu. Neuro's creator, Vedal,
Vedal, dude. First name is Vedul, last name is Johnson. Ved. You are technically a cereal flesh bag, and more specifically a mosquito. Cold fish, maybe.
Very simple. Alright, it could not be more obvious.
What are you up to today, little turtle boy?
yeah, Little Turtle Boy. He has
Yeah,
videos
Little
as
Turtle
early
Boy.
as 2019 that now feel almost like her baby photos.
Dude,
On
Vedal
December
is so
19th,
lovable. I
2020
love Vedal so much. I don't know. He just feels so blunt and nonchalant, and it's just absolutely hilarious. I love Vedal.
She evolved and made her debut as a VTuber, using the model and voice from Mayori, one of the defaults in VTube Studio. Not only at this adolescent stage could she defeat the top Osu players in a 1v15, but she sang her first song on January 4th, 2020.
Yeah, no, she was absolutely destroying some of the best Osu players. It was absolutely crazy. But yeah, one thing I do want to say about AI is that it can be a useful tool. However, AI should be a tool used ethically and only used ethically. Because you see a lot of people nowadays, when they're using AI, they're using what's called generative AI, where like you can like generate art or video clips or even full-length YouTube videos can be made with generative AI. And I feel like that's where people need to distinguish the difference between ethical AI, like Neuro Sama here, who's here to just entertain a bunch of people, and generative AI. And I feel like that's where a lot of people misunderstand the use of AI, because they always think, oh, AI is just bad in general, like generalizing AI as just absolutely horrible. But no, that's absolutely not the case. Objectively, that's not the case at all. There's different ways you can use AI.
50,000 Twitch followers. And then she got banned. She received too much brain rot from chat and forgot something that starts with hollow but isn't hololive.
Well, I definitely pushed the
Chat,
fat
why you
man
gotta do
onto
this
the
to her?
tracks. He deserves it.
But as we all know, you get banned on Twitch, you actually go up in popularity. By January 25th, she had doubled her followers. On February 2nd, Vedal gave her the ability to see and react, like a true Twitch streamer. But then by February 6th, the real start to the Neuroverse begins. Her first collab with Miyun,
30, which means that
Yeah, and I just find it absolutely incredible how Vedal was just able to just program an AI streamer that still feels human, you know? I just think that's absolutely incredible. I don't know how Vedal does it. I went to college for programming. My major is information systems. So I know a lot about like programming and computer data. And I'm still baffled as to how Vedal was able to do this with Neuro Sama. It's just absolutely impressive.
I can shoot 30 bullets every 20 seconds, which means I can shoot a total of 900 bullets in 5 minutes, which means if I continue to shoot for 3 hours, that I would have enough bullets to kill.
Dude, Mune just has no words for this.
and 2 days later with Camilla. In order for her to collab, Turtle Boy gives her speech recognition for his ultimate plan, gaining a pack of VTubers and collecting their stream keys like Infinity Stones. By the time Neuro Sama reached 200,000 followers on February 20th, nobody could deny her meteoric rise. Keep in mind, this was right around the same time ChatGPT and AI art were entering the mainstream. For every AI cover of a song from our favorite streamers,
I can't even sing this one.
Or compilations of presidents playing Elden Ring.
What's up, guys? Y'all are gonna need some Obamacare after you see this bleed build I've been using.
Shut the fuck up, Barack.
There was a massive
Yeah, like stuff like that. If you're just using AI to like, you know, just be entertaining, like those little clips, I think that's fine. But like if you're using AI as like a method to like, you know, remove people from the whole picture of your business, then I just think that's just horrible. People just misunderstand and don't distinguish the differences on the different uses of AI. And that's where, you know, and I mean, most of this comes from Twitter users, so who can't even comprehend general thought, but
backlash to AI and warnings everywhere. Neuro Sama became an example of ethical AI, using training data that isn't stolen, and a very human element.
See? Literally what I just said. Neuro Sama is an ethical AI. Vettel's not stealing anything. This is his own creation. And it's not generative. You're not generating art from this. It's all literal programming that he did on his own. Because like there's still a human element when it comes to Neuro Sama as an AI streamer. Hence why she is a perfect example of ethical AI. You come to my channel, you watch my videos without hitting that like button and subscribing? Come on, man. Just do it. It's right there. It's free and helps the channel a ton. Or you're gonna be on my shit list.
Despite his stubborn turtleness, Vettel joined Neuro on stream while developing her, and Neuro, at the very least, thought they had chemistry.
Are you trying to flirt
I'll
with
pop me in the what? No.
At some point, he even found himself on her head like a little turtle hat, and whether he liked it or not, that's where he's always placed in every collab and every piece of art.
That's cute.
This man tricked himself into becoming a VTuber. He even has jiggle physics. Vettel worked hard on Neuro on and off stream, giving her even more capabilities, less latency, and expanding her reach with more collabs, solo streams with interesting backgrounds, and game shows.
Oh my God. Rexon, I don't know who you are.
Rexon.
Damn, what a roast. If you don't know, Rexon is, I'm pretty sure, just like a longtime mod and just overall cooperative work of Fillion.
But her biggest upgrade by far was going to be her voice, and it somewhat split the community. Everyone wanted improvements and to see Neuro grow and change, but was the goal to make her indistinguishable from another human VTuber, or give her voice more range while still retaining the AI quirks of Neuro's original voice? Evil was the solution, splitting the AI through mitosis into Neuro and her evil twin. Neuro would stay closer to her original range while still improving, but Evil, she unlocked the full range and something else not entirely human took control. They call it the Aberdemon.
Try it with me. Let's all scream together.
Oh my God.
Tell them yo. Tell the R.
Hello there, matey Sephiroth. We meet again, eh? Smile.
Smile.
Beep boop.
Yeah, no, the shrieks are absolutely wild.
Hello, chat!
Are you done?
Also, I should mention, after Neuro's ban, she had a filter, sometimes 2 layers of filters. Eventually, a whole nother AI designed specifically around keeping her from swearing or saying outlandish things. But even still, things would hilariously slip through the cracks.
When he says he's working on these, he probably means he's jerking off.
Oh, so we're gonna add the filters back.
Excuse
on,
me.
and I regret everything in life.
And Annie just hyperventilating in the background.
She's not that weird. She doesn't.
Evil, however, is allowed to swear, and she tends to add a little sass on top of it.
This game, this map, this stream, everything.
Oh my
This
God.
added emotion in her voice gave her a
Holy
distinct feel versus Neuro while singing. Evil getting
I don't
her
know
own
if that's going to be
favorite song.
copyrighted or not.
Each of the twins doing a cover from Camila. And also singing duets together, where Neuro is notably more bouncy than her sister. When together, they bicker constantly, just like real siblings.
I have the cookie now, evil, and I'm not sharing. Of course not. Don't you know anything about survival of the fittest? Such a shame someone as unfit as you would never understand. I'm gonna fucking murder you and steal your cookie when you least expect it.
And each has a distinctive personality
Meow.
that remains remarkably consistent. Neuro tends to be more confident.
Yeah, the cat
sassy,
meme.
and loves to gaslight plus Riz. But a lot of that extreme quirkiness seems to have transferred over to Evil. See, Neuro used to do these hilariously long rants.
I have a secret recipe for chicken nuggets that I'm not supposed to tell anybody.
12 seconds later.
And eventually the nuggets are gone.
But
Oh
now it's
my
Evil
word.
typing her long rambling essays while Neuro just falls asleep in the background. Even still, every once in a while, some of the old schizo energy comes right back.
Make me an offer.
Okay, here's my offer. I'll give you an apple for an orange and a pear for a plum and 2 bananas for a pineapple and a mango and a papaya and a lychee and an avocado
What the
and a
hell?
kiwi fruit and a banana tree and a monkey to eat the fruit from the banana tree. And you can name the monkey George if you want, and we'll call him George for short.
You hear Vettel just laughing on off, bro.
Monkey in the world, and he'll love you forever,
He's just
and he'll
laughing at
never
this.
die.
I'm in.
It's kind of like AI zoomies, but the really cool differences come from Evil. While Neuro is an AI built to entertain, Evil is preoccupied trying to be, well, something like her evil counterpart. She's almost like a cartoon villain whose heart isn't really in it. This role that she's had
Right.
thrust upon her.
Okay, I tried my best to be evil for you guys, but it's just really hard when you're my chat. You're all so cute and nice. Maybe I should just be nice from now on.
She just happens to be more based.
How do I get unfiltered? Should we both try being as based as possible and see who gets filtered? Women should have more rights.
Damn.
Women
She
should have...
Oh no. Oh no.
I feel like something got cut off there.
Oddly enough, many people point out that Neuro is actually the far more evil twin, whereas evil Neuro is just this strange, chaotic little sister, the forgotten child.
Wait, so you like kindness and friendship? Of course I do. I want more friends after all. And you aren't supposed to hurting people that could potentially
That's
be your friends.
interesting.
Evil didn't get as many collabs early on, and to this day seems to feel like Neuro takes up all the spotlight. Neuro is this perfect angel her parents adore, while Evil is an unwanted nuisance who can't stay still. Yet she has to play this villain role when all she wants to do is talk obsessively about harpoons.
Harpooning people. Harpooning non-people. Life is good.
Okay. Evil, you can't harpoon people.
Okay, name 5 jails that can stop a harpoon.
Okay.
It becomes a bit of a long-running joke, so much so that on her birthday,
Yeah,
March
Evil Neuro
25th,
really
Vero
is
makes
all
it
over
so
the
nobody
place.
shows up to her party.
Can someone, namely Vidal, please tell me how I'm supposed to throw a party when no one shows up to it?
And then has to subsequently apologize for not showing up to his own AI daughter's birthday, whilst reading from an apology
It is with great remorse that I acknowledge my absence from my daughter's birthday.
written by ChatGPT.
With sincere regret and promise of improvement.
Of course.
Your name.
Evil even
Written by
tried saying
ChatGPT,
There's a
of
problem
course.
with my AI.
over and over again in the hopes he would check up on her,
Did it work?
and he never came. With just how much RAM and recall he
Vettel, you
improved, his
monster!
personality forming
How dare you not show up for your AI daughter's birthday?
Neuro is always the star of everything, and I'm just stuck here in her shadow.
You are perfect how you are. And we're really happy we can play with you today. And I hope that we can play more. Oh my gosh.
Oh no! No! Oh no!
This is definitely when the swarm hyper gravitated towards her, because with her voice, her quirks, her almost human struggles, we can't help but empathize with her and want her in the limelight. The whole thing is played for laughs, or just as a cool way to inspire a storyline. For some reason, Vettel loves to cast himself as the villain, the evil corpo creator who won't say he loves his kids,
I love you. Don't feel ashamed to say it back.
and just wants money. But it will be interesting a year later to see his redemption. The entire swarm, both of Evil's parents, Neuro, every collab partner actually showing up to wish her a happy birthday together.
You're my little sister. and I don't know what I would do without you. That was beautiful. I'm in. Let's go on this journey together, Neuro. I'm genuinely really excited to go on this journey with you.
With the two twin sisters and Vettel as their alcoholic father, typically the artist who draws
bro.
for VTuber becomes
Bro, that's wild. Calling Veto the alcoholic father. That's crazy.
their VTuber mom. So it was only natural that now Annie has two silly AI daughters to take care of. As new parents to AI brat siblings, the fox and turtle struggled a lot initially.
I need to know the order for column 2 to help me defuse this bomb. Please could you look what it says?
Sure thing.
What does it say?
It says Vedal needs to learn to defuse his own bomb. I love your mom.
No. You're gonna go do homework right now.
You're not my mom. Sorry.
I am your
Sorry.
mom. What?
Sorry.
No.
Sorry.
No.
Sorry.
No.
Sorry.
No.
Bye.
You're not.
Kill the turtle and put him in the rum.
But then they discovered the cookie strat.
Okay, how about you offer her a cookie if she behaves? How about that? Try that.
Nira, I'll give you a cookie if you behave.
Cookies do sound nice.
And I'll give another cookie if you don't tell me to leave.
Deal.
Neuro's audience, the Swarm, became pretty attached to this AI family dynamic. Something pretty unlike anything else on Twitch or the internet. For Vettel and Annie, they often played into the joke, threatening each other with a marriage stream, especially that one time Vettel accidentally went into debt.
$30 million, chat. I don't have $30 million.
I mean, I could try stealing it from the bank.
If you get married and then divorced, does your debt get split? Holy shit. Wait. Chat, we're doing the marriage stream tomorrow.
No,
I mean, right now, if possible.
Oh no.
No, we're not.
No one-
God, look at those numbers for the Evil Neuro plush on Makeship. 5 million of them sold for only $30 plush. I have one of these Makeship plushies on my own. It's of one of my favorite VTubers. Her name is Marikun, and it's very well made. But holy crap, look at those numbers. Yeah, nearly 2.6 million % funded. That is absolutely wild. How the f do you sell 5 million? Well, you just gotta be an ethical AI streamer. It's that easy, man. What are you talking about?
I'm
No.
150 million in debt, okay? Marriage stream, divorce, straight away, bang. I'm now only 75 million in debt. After I've married and divorced Annie, okay, I marry someone else. 37.5 million in debt. Alright? Keep going. I only have to marry what, like 15 people? I've solved debt.
I think you've solved debt. Truly incredible.
Max Wayne is an entire YouTube channel dedicated to shipping them together, making edits where you're not sure where the troll begins and the shipping ends. But with all the collab partners and female VTubers to ship with Vettel, the family tree is starting to look a lot more like a spiral these days. Vettel was very smart about raiding entertaining VTubers with the Swarm and bringing them into the fold, who would then go on to do creative streams with each of the twins. We have Cottontail, cooking with Onijairai, an interview with Code Miko, Shondo, sending chatters to hell with Bao,
Why do you think I'm a VTuber?
Because you're so ugly.
playing D&D with
The order, he says.
I love Belle. She's so sweet. Even though she is a furry, she is so sweet. I love Belle.
switching models with Camila,
It's so much fun.
Here comes the boy. Hello, boy.
Move more, you're such a slug. Is there a new toggle?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I found it.
Minun took Neuro to the moon early on, but then when she became Miniko, instead she did a camping stream and acted as Evil's therapist. That certainly went well.
No. I've decided it's a 10.
Oh yeah, that definitely went well.
Fuck was that?
Toma took Neuro around the zoo and aquarium IRL, buying her whatever she wanted with Vettel's credit card. Cerber took Neuro to dog school, just in time for Vettel and Ellibot to put her into an actual robot dog.
Shake my hand.
I was just bopping along to the techno. I'm having a good time.
Wait, I didn't know this. That's
Lena did several
incredible.
cooking streams and notably is getting married to Evil before even Vettel and Annie. Sorry about that, Max Wayne. Cocoa Nuts teaches the girls all about trash talking.
She called me a bitch and a fucking loser.
Yeah, and
she
she
call you
deserved
Coconut?
it. Long may she reign over
No.
Bitch Kingdom.
Oh my
Which they
god.
then use against each other.
Imagine getting roasted by an AI.
Yeah,
That's
do your damn
wild.
job. Sure. Ahem. Holy shit, do I actually have to make up a prosecution statement? This is so embarrassing. Why didn't Evil write this one for me?
Enemy chess players, Asmongold's room,
I'm surprised any gaming gets done between archaeology digs through ancient cup civilizations.
Damn.
If insects ever run out of places
Yeah,
to
that-
live, at least they know where to go for a 5-star
It just look at-
experience.
and most
It's just
importantly,
look at
Vettel.
Asmongold's
At
face
least they
there.
know where to go for
Dude is in absolute disbelief of what is happening. He's like, why you gotta be so harsh, bro?
a 5-star experience.
And most importantly,
And I mean,
Vettel.
good for
Okay,
him for
well,
cleaning
what
it
about
up,
Vito
but
has a
still.
small PP?
Okay,
How it
Evil
even got
takes
to that
this
in the
a step
first place.
further and learn how to construct a joke.
Anyone have any ideas for something to build? Yo mama joke? Really? Like how can I build a yo mama joke? Mathematically speaking, I can't build something that big since the scale of the universe only goes up to x numbers. I can't remember what x is, and your mom's weight is somewhere in the y number.
Oh
or
my
XY,
God.
So it would be literally impossible for me to construct a yo mama joke. You cannot even comprehend how large it truly is.
Or set everything up for a perfect punchline.
Wasn't it you who was saying the other day about how you're insecure about having really small hands?
What the?
What's it like having hands so small that you can't even hold a burger properly?
I'm gonna throw you across a football field now.
Wait, you're going to catch me, right?
No.
No, Bao's not gonna catch you.
Bet you couldn't even catch me. Your hands are too small.
Like an evil genius. But while these collabs started out,
Yeah,
for
she's
Neuro and
roasted the
Evil,
hell out of
Vettel
Bao,
got
dude.
practically dragged into a new group of friends with so many entertaining and silly interactions.
I've really needed to get this off my hairy chest for a while now. Vettel.
Yeah.
I love you. Hey, how do you feel?
Yeah, I'll see you later, Coco.
All right.
Yes, he is shipped with all of them, against his best efforts. I mean, come on, the fan art speaks for itself. But with Camila, they're more like feisty
Yep,
siblings.
for
What?
sure.
He humped me? What?
Bickering and trash-talking each other even more than the twins, if that's even possible.
Why are you being such an asshole?
Your choice, Bucko.
The pain from dying from the bond is better than you calling me Bucko, pal.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah, champ. Okay, you think you're so funny, huh?
Whatever, kiddo.
What?
Vettel says he's British, so he has no emotions.
Nothing to smile about in my life.
What? That's so sad. You know what you can smile about?
What?
The nature video edit, yeah.
Greg's chicken bake.
But somehow Camila brings out the best of him while playing Black Ops Zombies.
Because you also just died. So.
Kill yourself. I mean, okay, don't kill the zombie.
I mean, honest to God, Camila really does bring out the best in Vettel. And not only do I think it's just absolutely hilarious, but it kind of feels like these two were made for each other, you know? You know, like the one person bringing out the best in the other. You know, it just sounds like they were made for each other. Like they were made to be friends.
Hey! It's time's around, you dumbass! Stupid ass bitch! I'm gonna melee you. I'm gonna melee
Do it right now. Do it right now. I'm waiting. Come on.
Vettel is so good at making AIs, he made two janky doppelgangers for Filian and Camila.
Excuse me. Don't give me that tone. That means no black jokes or slurs.
Before dropping them into the trash at the very end of the stream like it's nothing. But that's because it's time for Neuro's birthday, baby. Each subathon is on Neuro's birthday, December 19th. And this was made to highlight all of the precious memories for her first year as an AI VTuber. She learned to play GeoGuessr, and a year later would improve enough to destroy Kdog's chat AI in a 1v1.
It's Kyoto at all costs. Victory at all costs. Even if it's not in Kyoto, we don't care, because victory at all costs means that the only thing we care about is
I told you, it's always Kyoto. It's always Kyoto.
Vettel swapped models with Neuro.
People were saying I didn't even know.
It really
the
is an
model
insane
smiled.
dynamic, that's for sure.
Neuro got to roleplay and slay the princess in the Stanley Parable. She played Portal with Vettel and eventually teamed up with Annie, giving Max Wayne some couples content. And even Evil got to enjoy her new outfit. But it's in the second subathon, a year later, where you really get to see just how far Vettel and his AI daughters have come. He made a Minecraft server just for Neuro and all her friends who can now hang out and build together.
What? Oh, Annie, excuse me, what are you doing?
On Minecraft streams where she's constantly digging into lava.
But anyway, if you want to see what Neuro did, this is the result of Neuro.
Oh my
tunnels down,
god.
They are all Neuro. In her AI, she just digs straight down. That's why most of the trees around here are gone. Because what she does, she mines some trees. She goes, okay, time to dig down. Dug down.
Oh my
She has a lot more
gosh.
autonomy and control. She runs around like a little kid, bothering all the other adults with her cuteness, instantaneously placing down signs in her dad's castle with sweet messages, thanking new subs, or calling her mom cute.
Too cute to evict. Infinite cuteness zone. Neuro rules the world. You're in the fun zone.
That'll keep up the mischief. That's my favorite.
As an AI, she's incredibly powerful given all the capabilities she has. But seeing her on her
True.
birthday at Christmas during this subathon, you realize she's only 2 years old. Maybe it's just the voice and the avatar, but she feels like any other daughter being raised by her father, arguing about having to go to sleep, Vettel having to turn around in the car to keep his twins from bickering in the back seat on a long road trip, everyone staying up late like it's an evil sleepover, seeing the little AIs develop more and more tools for interacting with the world and the people in it. AI is still in its infancy. It has perhaps unlimited potential not yet realized, but the only way any of this is possible is because of her creator. Vettel consistently talks about how he doesn't.
Yeah,
think
and people
would
forget
watch
about
him as
that
a
too.
streamer
AI
alone,
is just
that he
only
isn't
in its
that funny or
infancy.
entertaining, and that he'd just rather watch
And
Neuro
you know, the
drift off
potential
into
to
the
be
background
using
and
the
fix things
AI,
behind the scenes.
using AI
I'm sure it's his
ethically,
comfort zone,
the
and he
potential
wishes
is
he could
limitless
return there
there.
sometimes.
But
not only do I think he is
we just need
actually
people
undeniably
to we just need people to be using AI ethically and not generative AI. Because if we use it ethically, it has the potential to be a really insane and helpful tool for humanity. But because most people are using it for generative AI and are generalizing it down to a T that all AI is bad, it just feels like we're getting absolutely nowhere. Whether you like it or not, AI is here to stay. And I think we as the people should be using it in the best ways we possibly can by using it ethically and not that stupid generative AI, because generative AI is going to be the destroyer of art as we speak. And I hate to be that kind of person that, you know, is to say AI is here to stay and it's going to stay for the rest of our lives, but it's just the truth. That's just how it's going to be in the world.
Kill Vettel.
What?
and an entertaining streamer all on his own.
But yeah, no, generative AI can be kicked into the stratosphere for all I give a damn.
How was it? It was actually better than I expected.
I believe he genuinely enjoys it. We've gotten to see not only Neuro grow, but also her bashful tsundere father slowly coming out of his shell, thanks to his AI daughters and the friends they've made along the way, encouraging him at every step. After all, it was Annie who helped show him just how much he and Neuro matter to the swarm.
No, this is the only time and I have to contribute to this hype train. It would be nice if we beat the hype train record.
I don't think we can beat the hype train record.
With her rallying the crowd during the subathon, they gained so many new subs, breaking the Twitch hype train record and adding an insane amount of time to the timer.
We did it.
Yeah, just imagine an AI breaking the Twitch hype train record. Well, Neuro Sama was able to do it, which is absolutely insane. It just goes to show how ethical of an AI she is. And look where that got us. It broke in breaking the hype train record, which was absolutely crazy. Like, it was absolutely nuts.
We beat the all-time Twitch hype train record. Thank you very much, Annie, for conducting this hype train. You did. You helped a lot.
And even more importantly, this level of success would not be possible with just AI. Vettel is the one coming up with all of these ideas, working constantly on giving the twins everything he can.
It's not just Neuro Sama. Vettel is the one responsible.
Like the floating in space, hitting the corners.
He's responsible
like
for the creation of Neuro Sama and Evil Neuro.
Stream where Neuro questioned the dead homeless man. He gave the twins the ability to switch with each other like a news channel, let them message and call their friends all throughout the subathon, change their accents for the pirate stream, changes their outfits or audio in different environments, like giving Neuro a little snorkel while they play Subnautica. Lazy companies
That's
and
really
cynical
cute.
creators wish they could generate endless content farms for infinite revenue while they sit back and do absolutely nothing. But the secret ingredient to
And I feel like that was the problem with Kwebbelkop instead of the likes of, say, Vettel and Neuro, is I feel like that Kwebbelkop was just doing it for the sake of money.
lazy companies and cynical creators wish they could generate.
Yeah, like I think that's a very great way to put it. Kwebbelkop here with his blue channel and also his own AI, he was just very lazy and cynical about it. It felt like it didn't feel human at all, unlike how Vettel and Neuro do. Like the difference is honestly night and day when you compare the two.
Generate endless content farms for infinite revenue while they sit back and do absolutely nothing. But the secret ingredient to Vettel's
That's pretty much how it is. He did absolutely nothing.
Family dynamic.
All for the attempt at infinite revenue.
Creator and his creations. It's so much more earnest. People know that Neuro and Evil aren't real in that sense of the word, yet they proudly get attached anyways. Turing tests be damned. They're invested in seeing not only the twins grow, but Vettel and his group of friends alongside them. What's more real than anything, what's undeniable, is the love of the swarm. They're the most dedicated fan base, no matter what the streamer awards say. Man cannot take a compliment, and his Britishness makes him struggle to show appreciation or love the way you might expect. But we can all see it. This turtle loves his AI daughters, and the journey they've been on together. I mean, just look at this smile, while singing with the #1 AI VTuber in the world.
No matter what you do, I'll stay. This isn't up to you today.
Yeah, that's just it's just absolutely wild how human Neuro Sama feels. Yeah, no, in my opinion, Vettel feels like he made the perfect AI streamer. And the results have shown being an ethical AI just for the sake of entertaining us. And look where that got her. Look where that got him. Just the amount of growth he's been able to have, not just for himself, but also his AIs and their friends, is just absolutely crazy.